Gentlemen, a t-shirt is a man's best friend in his style wardrobe. It is by far one of the most easiest items to wear on a daily basis, and it's also one of the most versatile items in a man's wardrobe. No matter what type of personal style you might have, a t-shirt is going to be there for you and make you look amazing. Only if you style them right and only if you have the correct fit. So in this video, gentlemen, I'm going to talk about 7 tips to increase your style by just doing some things to a t-shirt and adjusting at some small details. My name is Piotr from Men's Improvement. Let's begin. The very first thing I wanted to do is to invest in a lint roller. You can typically find these in your local grocery store, and these are essential in order to boost the way that you look in a simple t-shirt. Reason being is that small hairs and particles are going to most likely appear on your t-shirt that you might not want to have on your t-shirt because it makes you look slightly sloppy. So just use a lint roller on your t-shirt before you go out to remove these small hairs and particles or whatever there might be on your t-shirt to make it more slick and clean. The second thing that I wanted to do, gentlemen, is to make sure that your t-shirt either is steamed or ironed before you go out anywhere. There is nothing that makes you look more sloppy and not put together than a wrinkled t-shirt, shirt, or literally any type of style item in general. It looks so sloppy and I don't want you to look that way. I want you to look put together and look like you actually care about your appearance. So make sure to steam or iron your clothing before you go out anywhere. The third tip that I want to mention is super simple and is going to elevate your t-shirt instantly, and that is to simply put on some jewelry, especially a necklace. A necklace is going to boost the way that you look in a t-shirt because it's going to center the attention to your chest area, which is not only going to attract a few more eyeballs onto your t-shirt because it looks slightly more interesting than a plain t-shirt with nothing on it, and it's going to be some type of a piece that might spark a conversation or interest in someone just by them looking at you. It's simple, it's easy, and it's stylish. By far one of the most important tips that I want to mention about a simple t-shirt is to make sure that you find the right fit for you, your body, and your personal style. If you're a guy who's slightly beefier and might have slightly more muscle than the average guy, you might want to go for either a tighter fit or something that is called a muscle fit, so you can show off the muscles that you worked hard for because it's going to complement your body and your body type. If you're a guy who has slightly more of a casual vibe to your style, possibly something oversized, make sure to find the right size and the right fit for that style. Make sure it's not going to be way too baggy and way too long because I don't want you to look smaller and shorter in your t-shirt just because of the way that it's built. I want you to be able to raise up your arms in the air and not flare out your stomach. And on the other hand, I don't want you to have a t-shirt that is so long that it's almost at your knees and going to make you look shorter than you really are. So make sure to find the right fit and the right type of t-shirt for your personal style and the outfit that you're going for. Tip number 5 is going to be about layering something on top of your t-shirt. If you're going literally anywhere, it's always a great idea to layer your t-shirt with something to put over it. It can be a bomber jacket, a flannel, a corduroy jacket, a sports jacket. It can be literally any type of overcoat, jacket, cardigan, sweater. It's going to elevate your style because it looks well put together and it just looks like you're trying to put slightly more effort into your outfit by just putting on another piece on top of your t-shirt. It's super easy yet super stylish. The 6th tip is to roll up your sleeve. To elevate the way you look in a simple t-shirt is simply by showing off the arms that you've been working for at the gym. The simple way to do that is to just roll them up once to show off slightly more of the bicep that you have been working out lately. Trust me, it's such a simple trick that will elevate the way you look in a t-shirt because it's going to make you look slightly bigger and more muscular. Before I go to the last tip of this video, I want to mention that this video is sponsored by Fioboc clothing. The t-shirts that you might have seen in this video or seeing on the screen right now, including the t-shirt I have been wearing in this video, is provided to me by Fioboc clothing. These are super comfortable, super snug and very breathable. I have the discount code MENTS20 for you guys. You can check out Fioboc clothing in the link in the description or at the pinned comment. Check out Fioboc clothing for amazing high quality t-shirts for literally any style that you might have. The last and 7th tip that I want to give you, gentlemen, in order for you to look your best in a simple t-shirt, is mostly a personal preference, but it's going to be a very practical and versatile tip to know, and that is to ditch the t-shirts with oversized logos in general, in my opinion, art and quotes on them, mainly because they're going to be way too casual for some people's style, and they're not as versatile and possibly perhaps slightly more childish and not as masculine as some people might think. Of course, there's a time and place for everything, and some people have a very casual style where they might like to wear a t-shirt with something cool art on it. But in terms of looking more masculine and having a pair of t-shirts that are going to be the most versatile and easiest to style, are going to be the types of t-shirts that I'm, for example, wearing, that are plain in color, no logos, nothing at all that is going to interrupt the rest of the outfit. They're easy to style, they're very versatile, and you can literally wear anything with them, compared to a t-shirt with an oversized Nike logo or something Dragon Ball Z details. It's not going to be as versatile as a simple plain stock t-shirt. Gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed my men's style guide to t-shirts, and I hope you learned something new from this video. I hope to see you in the comment section to see if there's some of these tips that you might not have thought about or you haven't heard about before, because I want you to look and feel your best also when it's just in a simple tee. Gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you would smash the like button and subscribe to the Men's Improvement YouTube channel for more videos about style, fashion, grooming, skincare, fragrance, fitness, anything that will make you, gentlemen, the best possible versions of yourselves. And the last few things I want to ask, gentlemen, is to smile more, because it's free, and I want you to watch these 2 videos right here. This one below is my newest upload, and this one is going to be a YouTube video that the YouTube algorithm thinks you will enjoy.